Hello, beautiful soul. My name's Jody, and I'd like to share my story and tips on how you can turn your ascension into success. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested in coming along. So today I wanted to talk about dimensions. What are dimensions and where is the new earth? So I'm going to get straight into it with number one. The important thing to remember about dimensions is that everything is right here. There's a lot of talk about alien spacecrafts coming to get us. They're going to take us to a new dimension. This new earth is going to be like a portal that we step through, all of these things. And now I just wanted to clarify that the dimensions are actually right here. We don't actually physically go anywhere. So, what does this mean? Basically, dimensions are levels of awareness. And as we expand our awareness, these dimensions become apparent. And I guess Ascension is really increasing your level of understanding and awareness within what your role is within consciousness. Now, other beings do reside in different dimensions, but it's not actually a place. It's more of a frequency. And so when it helps to see a vibrational frequency, so if you can picture something vibrating, a line or a note, and think about it's so high pitched that you can't hear it. Now, this is what it's like when we're going through our ascension process, where we start to become aware and expand. And all of a sudden, as we come up to the frequency, we begin to hear this pitch. So, what this is, because everything is ultimately vibration, we can now tune in and be aware of other things happening in other dimensions because our frequency is up to the level of being able to process the information and the frequency. So that's the first thing. The second thing is it helps to picture, if this isn't quite sinking in, I want to give you an example. So picture it like you're in a dark room and it's sunny outside and you have a giant black curtain and you open the curtain a little bit. So this may be your level of awareness currently, or what a lot of the world is sitting at the moment. So there's light there. It exists. You can see it. However, there's not much illuminated by it. Now, as you increase your level of awareness and your ascension, these curtains begin to be opened. And so as they are opened, you allow more light in. You can see more and you can start to feel the energy, feel the warmth of the sun. And of course, as these curtains keep expanding, and it's helpful to picture that they never stop. They just keep getting bigger, wider. Then you see your surroundings are all of a sudden more and more illuminated. And this is similar to what we talk about with shifting dimensions and raising our awareness, because it's not actually that we're physically leaving this plane, it's that we're expanding the understanding and raising our frequency to the ability to be able to comprehend what's actually out there. So all of this space. Okay, number 3. It's helpful to know there is no absolute truth. And this is so important when we're talking about dimensional shifts, changes, ascension, all of the things. Because as we continue on our journey, there is going to be many levels of truth. Now, this can be used by others or by the ego to keep you locked in what it knows. Now, quite often when people experience their awakening, they are cracked open to realizing and seeing that the truth isn't what they thought it was. And this is true. However, it keeps, just like that curtain, it keeps opening and it keeps expanding. So it's very important to not cling to the new truth either, and always remember that there's more truth to be revealed. There's always more truth, there's more expansion, there's more knowledge, there's more understanding, there's more perspective. And so it really helps to, there's certain practices that you could put into play to allow yourself to process this. And so if something's really coming up against you and possibly triggering you, this could actually be your higher self trying to let you know that you may be stuck on something that needs to be brought to your attention. And I can do another video on what triggers actually are and how we can move through them. So make sure you subscribe for that one. But I hope I've explained a little bit about what dimensions actually are. And if not, leave a comment in it, or if so, leave a comment in the box below and I can work on a different angle. Because when we're talking about this ascension, it's important that sometimes if we don't understand something, or we can't see something, or something feels wrong, it can very much be that we're not quite at the level yet. And so that's why it's so important to remind ourselves and really say, I don't know everything. I can only know where I'm at, and be open to expanding my knowledge. Because that's what it is. It is literally the entire world, the entire experience, human experience, is teaching you. And it's showing you through all aspects of life. Well, I hope I've clarified in this video about dimensional shifts. And I'm sure there's some broken hearts out there that there's no new earth that we're actually going to walk into. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.